Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Frosty Acres. Oh, it's a frigid one today. I'm just starting morning chores. I tell ya, if you ever wondered what living in a snow globe might be like, this is it. 0 stars, do not recommend, but I'm gonna get these guys fed and go back in the house. It's almost 9 o'clock. I really did not want to come outside today. When I looked, it was 11 below. I didn't look to see what the wind chill factor was. But anywho, let's go see the little guys. Boys. Sorry if that wasn't very good. I had the bucket in front of me. Oh, you're all frosty. Right there. See if they find it. They've got so much extra hay in here, which is good. Extra bedding will help keep them warm. They've got plenty to eat. It's right here, Andy's. Right here. Right there. All right, let's go see the girls. Bye, Andy's. Bye, Spin. Good morning, once again. So, I don't have to work again until the 27th, which makes me extremely happy. We're in a winter storm warning until noon, and then the blizzard warning begins, and that goes till Saturday. Ooh, that's a long time. But I stocked up on groceries. I think I said this in my video on Tuesday. So I'm just really content to just snuggle up and on my couch here. I like to call this my nest. I've got my knitting and cross stitch supplies all over here, and then it's got one of those chases so I can put my feet up. Abby and Jack usually like to fight over the end of the chase, who gets to sleep there. Jack currently has claimed it. I think Abby's in my bed. That's her other favorite place to sleep. Last night I even convinced Abby she needed to stay in the house. Normally the cold weather doesn't bother her, and she went out several times last night. She was out for quite a bit. But when it came to be bedtime, I'm like, okay, Abby, outside her bed, or night-night. And she ran to my room and jumped in bed. So I was relieved about that. And even Mr. Demon Kitty, who is asleep in the dining room, behaved himself for the most part. He did jump up on the bookcase once. About 3:30, I got up and yelled at him. He went and hid under his bed. And I did not hear, or hid under my bed, and I didn't hear any more out of him until I got up this morning. So I'm thankful for that, because I didn't really want to make anybody go outside. Jack did not want to go outside even to pee this morning, but I did force him to go out. I'm like, you go potty, I'll be right back and let you right back in. And he was waiting at the door when I came back. And he stayed in during chores today. He was laying on his spot on the couch, and he looked at me and I said, Jack, just stay in. You don't have to help with chores. And he just laid back down. So I have finished knitting the body of my next gnome. This is for my niece, Jordan. And I've knit her braids. I'm going to knit her nose and mittens and arms today. And then I think tomorrow I'll show you how I assemble her. Haven't made much progress on my cross stitch Silent Night. I'll show you what I've done so far. Still working on the barn, hoping to get a little more time to work on that tonight too. So that's how that's looking. And when I was talking about the weather when I was outside doing chores, I was wrong. It's -13, not -11. And wind chill is -39. As you noticed, I think I've noticed if you've been watching all along, I'm kind of obsessed about the weather. I live about 20+ miles from where I work, and you know, I don't like missing work, but I don't want to get stuck in town either. And you know, in the middle of a blizzard, who's going to take care of my animals? Yesterday though, my supervisor messaged me and she goes, "Are you working Friday? If you are, you can just stay home. You can just stay home. The areas that I float, they didn't have any patients. My provider wasn't going to be there on Friday." And like, actually, I'm already off, but thanks for thinking of me, because if I had been working or was supposed to work, I would have been very anxious about it. And I was actually supposed to work today, but I had to do some switching around with my doctor's schedule. So I'm going to work, I got today off and I'm working Tuesday instead. So it all works out. Another project is I've got clues 9 and 10 of my mystery gnome. And then with this holiday gnome or December gnome, whatever she calls it now, it used to be called the Advent gnome, but some people felt excluded because of that. So she changed it. And, but anyways, every year she does it. You get either clue or something extra. There's a story that goes along with it. I've glanced at it, but I think I'm gonna leave that for Christmas Day and read it. And then we got some gift tags, which I still have to print off. And there's been a couple of recipes. And then yesterday we got this cute little coloring page. And let's face it, even as grown-ups, who doesn't still love to color? It's so fun. I had made coloring pages for an event I went to with selling my yarn, and more grown-ups took them than kids. And they kind of be shy about it. I'm like, just take it. I like to color too. No shame in that. So plan for today is finish knitting this gnome so I can assemble her tomorrow. And I'm gonna start my niece Madison's gnome, and then hopefully get some time to work on my cross stitch yet tonight, even though the gnomes are priority since they're gonna be Christmas gifts. I'm really glad though that we're not celebrating till next weekend, especially with this weather. I mean, they're actually in the weather advisories, and I'll add that here. They're actually advising to postpone your holiday plans. So, all right, more later, friends. Did you find a ball of yarn? Huh, serious? Are you a happy boy? Don't worry, it's just some acrylic, some cheap stuff. So my pipe started freezing up. My dad thinks it's because of this outside spigot. So he told me to put some hay bales in front of it to help block the wind since it's coming from the northwest. So hopefully that'll help. I also, my laundry room, that's where most of the pipes are, and I had that closed, but I opened that up and turned the heat up to 75, which is about 10 degrees warmer than I usually keep my house. And the water is starting to come through slowly. But yeah, I'm 46 and I still call my dad for advice. All right, I'm gonna go feed the alpacas now. All right, got the little boys fed. They all seem to be doing, they both seem to be doing all right. The boys, actually, I've checked on everybody and just not quite done with chores yet. Done waters already. I'm doing the hay and the grain. Oh. Luckily, they've got this old Quonset building as a block since the wind is coming from the northwest. So they've got a pretty good block in their little shelter, even though they're all frosty. Oh, you are the cutest. Of course, the younger ones are more likely to go outside even in bad weather. All right, let's go feed the big boys. Everyone doing okay? All right, let's get you. Girls are fed. I think I'm going to spend a little time with them here. Catch my breath before I go back inside. A lot of work, tromping through all that snow and the wind. It just takes the breath right out of you. So just take a minute and relax. See if we have any drama today. Hello, my love. Oh, yep. That was Vanilla Cappuccino snarking at her daughter. Hi, Monica. I love watching them play musical chairs at the dinner table. Hey, cutie. Baby. You know she's bigger than you, right? It's not gonna be long and you're gonna be the littlest again, Phoebe. Think your little sister Nestle's about caught up with you. Alright, I'm going to try and head back in the house now. I'm sure Abby's anxious to go back in. Talk to you a bit more later. So chores are all done. Now I'm just working on supper. I've got some potatoes boiling. And over here, I've got a yummy roast in the crock pot, and I'm gonna make hot beef commercials for supper tonight. So it wasn't quite the relaxing day I was hoping for, but yeah, well, the pipes aren't gonna burst, hopefully. I do have water. It seems like it's just the bathroom water that's not working. The kitchen water is just fine, and it's just the cold water that's not working, and the toilets are filling. So, but I do have both of them on now, and I've got them dripping. And hopefully now that it's warming up downstairs in the laundry room, it will, the pipes will thaw out. All right, well that is it for today. I hope you have a fabulous evening and stay safe. Hope all my Midwestern friends are safe and sound at home with their families. And, you know, I hope everyone's staying safe, but most of the people I know that are in this are from the Midwest. So wherever you are, I hope you're safe and sound with your family. Have a good night, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.